Hong Kong is a highly dense concrete jungle. Tall residential towers provide the maximum number of dwellings in small plots of urban land. The question is, can these standardized housing truly cater for the dynamic life of its users? More fundamentally, the question to challenge is, why should architecture remain static for the next 50+ years once built? Everyone's lives are different, and everyone's spatial requirements are different during different periods of time. It is almost impossible for architects to satisfy the different needs of individuals when housing became standardized. For example, a young couple would need more space when they have kids, vice versa when the kids grow up and move out, they don't need the same amount of space anymore. So what if there was a building where users can easily expand their own home when they need to? Or reduce when they don't need the space anymore? What if the parts to buy for expanding can be purchased easily? What if it is as easy as building Lego, without the need for heavy machines or tools? And what if the form of the building now truly reflects the user's functional needs? Expandable. This is your standardized 29 square meters studio apartment suitable for single persons or young couples. The exterior facade is made up of a UV and temperature-resistant stretchable composite silicone material. If we take away the facade, it is pretty much your typical Hong Kong apartment with standardized toilet and kitchen. The key to this unit allowing expandability are these specially designed pivot joints embedded into the structure. To expand, you first remove the pivot joint caps. Then, based on your spatial requirements, you build your planned area floor plate vertically by adding lightweight composite poles purchased from the building management. Specially designed joints are then attached using simple nuts and bolts system. These joints are similar to your scaffolding system. With the help of simple torque tools, users then fold the expansion 90 degrees. Remember the stretchable skin facade? It is the skin that ensures everything is still working within its safe bubble, and it is because of the elasticity of the skin, this expansion is possible. The elasticity of the skin will then push the expansion into slots within the main beams of the building for structural strengthening. Before we move on to the next steps, let's say 2 years later, the house owner wants to expand even more. All the owner needs to do is first remove the joints at the outer edge and replace it with connecting joints. Based on their new plans, the user would insert additional poles to build the floor plate. Based on research, there are currently silicone which is stretchable up to 8 times its original length without ripping. After establishing the floor plate, specially designed brackets are used to create a level platform for installing aluminium sheet holders for insulation and floor finish. After the layer of aluminium, vertical brackets are installed to enable installation of windows tailor-made for owners. Then a layer of cork is first laid. Cork was selected as it is environmentally friendly, a good insulation, and also easy for users to carve out with craft knife electrical routes, or water pipes for whatever room they desire in their plan. Then a layer of soundproofing rubber, and finally a layer of floor finish chosen by the owner is added. Window holders and partition holders are then inserted into the pre-planned slots by the owner. The benefit of this system is allowing users to decide on the exact type of windows they want, rather than the standardized window frames provided by developers. Here you see different types of windows being installed. Finally, based on users' desire, partitions and semi-partitions or balustrades are added. The very last step is furniture shopping. In the future, if you want to change, just reverse the process. All these could be done without heavy machines such as cranes. Imagine walking into a home where the walls are no longer hard and perpendicular. Imagine you are free to change the plan whenever you want. Imagine you can even expand your home for the weekend to host a party. Only individuals themselves understand what is best for their needs. Similarly, only they know what is best for their living environment. With the power to design given back to users, The architecture form can truly reflect the functions within. A touch of personality is thus added. The opportunities and functions within becomes endless. Some may want an art gallery studio at their home, some may want a large sofa bed right in the middle of their plan, some may even want a life-size chess in their lounge. The question is, why not? Before you say this is not going to work, my question is, and a challenge to all designers out there, is it really impossible with today's technology? Expandable.